Alright guys, welcome back.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
I do appreciate that, crew chief. Anyway, so here we are, Silverstone VRS. So as I was saying, we're going to be doing an upload every week. This is 2 weeks in a row now, and I'm super excited. As you can see, I'm getting into the rig. There's a lot going on. I've moved the camera, moved the rig. So much has been going on in between. I thought about not making a video, but I thought I made the resolution. I am going to do that. So here we are, we're setting up the camera. I have another surprise for you. As you can see, there's another camera in the background that I'm turning on. We have another view coming up, which is quite interesting. So this week we are, as I was saying, at Silverstone in the Audi. The reason I'm running the Audi is because I'm running that in the D24. So I'm just getting familiarized with the car. I have done a couple of races before in the Silverstone. They've gone very well. I've noticed the tyre model more now that these are 40-minute races rather than the fixed 20-minute races. You can really feel the difference between the tyres. After the pit stop, the tyres just fall off. And this time, it's all about managing those tyres. As you can see, I've knocked down my fuel to about 8 litres, I think, or 6. And if you are a regular iRacing, you know that I've messed up really badly there, but I have no idea yet.
The pit lane
So I
speed
thought,
limit is
let's do this seriously, let's mess with the
km/h.
fuel. So here we are,
You're
we're
all
going on
clear.
the out
Stay
lap.
behind the line. Okay, Mo.
We're going
We've
out,
got to
and
manage to set a decent time.
this car is still a bit slippery, even with the setup here. You can't, put your foot around that corner. You lose the rear. So we sped it up a little bit, on the out lap, and you can see the new camera view as well, which is really awesome. And at this moment, I realised, I'm not wearing my gloves. So we go to put the gloves on, and you do that multitasking. Move a little bit slow. You think we should be all right. And we just we're trying to straighten it up, and what we don't realise is you get a black flag. Well, I didn't realise that. So we get a black flag in a minute as we're trying to put on the gloves. We can't race without those gloves, they're the ultimate gloves, and we've got a black flag. So here we go, we got the gloves on now, the new view. Let me know what you think. And we're on our out lap. We've got some overlays. The SOF, the relative is a bit out of camera. I need to move that. But here we go, so we're starting our first qualifying lap. So Lewis Hamilton style, take a wide entry, straighten the car up as much as I can, and on the throttle early. See, we're already making time off green. So we're going to go past the line already on a negative delta. So we're up already. Now through turn 1, as I was saying, I can't get on the power early on the corner. So we come off look, a little bit of understeer look, and off track already. I'm thinking, lovely. Already first lap. So we got one lap wonder. So here we go, second attempt. And we're up, so we thought we'd push, so we know we're going to be on a good lap here with no fuel. So because I got no fuel, look, I'm well up on time. So here we're about to start first lap, here we go. It's looking like a good lap. And start straight line, and we're already minus delta. We got a 159.8 to beat. So we're going through turn 1, earlier off the panel, hook it up, on the throttle earlier, a lot better. But still through here, you can't go flat, look, so I come off the throttle, there's not enough confidence. Braking just before the curb, third gear, apex it up, and you just want to go in. Second gear, you have to put a lot of lock on, I've noticed, compared to Formula 1 cars. And then we straighten it up, and we're already nearly 3/10 up, and I'm thinking this is going to be a good lap. So we're looking at the time, we're going down the straight, looking for our braking point just between the 100 meter and 50 meter board. Down, into third gear, clip the apex, early on the throttle, knock it down one gear, wide entry, swing it back in, and on the throttle. So here we are, we're 4/10 up. I'm thinking this is going to be a good lap, pole lap here, and the calamity hit us here. I'm trying to figure out, and then this is where I just screaming in my head thinking, that was it, that would have been the lap. My best lap is about
fire back up, get back into the fray.
59 as well, so I was thinking this would have been it. So we're at to sign now, we have no times, and we're going to be starting P15 on the grid. Now, this was a nice moment. Neil, it must be Muslim, he greeted me in our language, which was really nice. So, obviously, I don't have my mic on for this, so I greeted him back through the chat. And it was a really nice moment, to meet people. And obviously, I would cut this to the start, but there's quite some banter going on, and I'll let you guys have a listen to that in a minute.
Half the field didn't qualify. Is that because of off tracks, or is everyone trying to be a hero from the back?
No, I need to repair my safety rating. It gets damaged now and again by people that shouldn't be behind a wheel, really. But yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm down to ones. That's why I thought the tactic attack on the front.
Yeah, I'm down to ones. I just don't get people like it was last night. I was in a race and I got a blue flag driver decided to dive bomb on the last lap and just absolutely wreck me. And it's like, why?
Why?
So the usual bit of conversation before the race. So now we're about to start. You know, 40 minutes. It's my first proper official 40-minute race for you guys to see. And, you know, a little bit of banter, a little bit of like, guys, watch out. You know how it is. I mean, to be honest, at the iRacing I expected Carnage. So, you know, I was thinking, I'm in the middle of the pack now. This ain't good, man. I wanted to be at the front or the back. We're really nervous. Really, really nervous. They're still going on about it. A little bit of banter.
I've got a good track record.
40 minutes. The track temp is 20. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
If you are behind, be patient. I'll let you pass if you're faster. Have a good race.
Follow car number 01 in the left lane.
Right, and so we're now off for a nice release. I think you've got to take it easy on the outside, avoid any contact, and you will not believe it. We're on the outlap, up and hogging things out, and bang! I've got hit already. The race hasn't even started, man. And now I'm thinking this is going to be, what type of race is this going to be, man? If we're on the outlap, smashing into each other because he's not aware that I'm there. So I'm already bracing myself. So here we go. I'm bracing myself, bracing for it. Take it easy, I'm thinking. I've got distance behind me. Let's take it easy in front. And here we go. And if you look in the distance, you'll see what happens. And boom. Carnage already. So I take it easy. Got the good time behind. I go past and I'm thinking, great. We're already on a flying start to this race. If that doesn't tell you how this race is going to go, I don't know what will. Now I'm thinking there's going to be Carnage here. I brake late on the outside of him. And then I back up because he absolutely chops me up. And I can see in front another lot of spins. About 7-8 cars already. And I can't believe what has just gone off. And the guy there is saying, I told you. So we're on the outside here. I think about it. And I say, nope, not happening. Slam on the brakes. He closes the door. Completely closes the door. And I think we've made up about 7-8 places already. And the race just started. So, you know, first lap shenanigans. And I'm thinking, well, if this is anything to go, lovely. So we're out of the Carnage. We've got a good gap behind. And we're thinking now we just need settling. First lap. This car is mad unstable. Like really unstable. You know, it slides everywhere. We've got the concentration phase going. We're closing up. Now I'm thinking, I looked at where they qualified and where would I have been, and they're about 3-4 seconds off what I was doing for qualifying. So I know these guys are going to be braking early. So I'm thinking I'll take it easy, then look after the tyres a little early. I thought he was going to hit the barrier there for a second. You know, I thought I'd take it easy. We know that they're going to be early on the brake locks. So we're taking it easy, going through there, looking after the tyres because these tyres go off so quick, you end up losing seconds and seconds at the end. Look after the tyres, and I want a 0x race. So we're taking it easy, look at braking early, just let it drift through, really. And, you know, we're doing very well here. We're thinking, you know, we've made the positions up. We've had a clean start, thankfully. 0x, God knows how. And we're just gonna stay there now. We're gonna catch up to him. We're gonna take it easy. It's a 14-minute race. You know, it's good practice, patience. And I put a lot of emphasis on, you know, being consistent. So we're staying with them, and you know we're doing very well. No off track. They come off the throttle there. A bit scared. I didn't want off track. I just want a 0x race. So you know, first lap done here, taking it nice and easy, and he really mounted the curb there. So we're catching up to these two, which is good. We're gonna come across the line now in a minute, and we're gonna be. You know, P7 already locked. So we're P7 after the first lap, and you know, I thought I'd speed up a bit. We're just closing up, slowly closing up. Nearly an incident there. And you know, this is about time now. I think, okay, tyres are warm. I'm feeling confident. Now he brakes early through the S's, so I'm thinking, you know, I want to get a good exit. Look, come off the early. We're going to catch him anyway. And we're going to be very patient, and I want to get a good exit here. So brake it early, turn in early, on the throttle early. We'll get a better exit than him. Now we're going to use the slipstream, and I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to go for it around the inside. We're going to go for it, Log. We're going to go for it, but he defends in the middle of the track. So I've got nowhere to go, so I think, okay, around the outside. There we go. We're going to stick it around the outside and hope that he don't smash into us at this iRating. I keep my distance. I don't squeeze him out. You know, still there on my side. You can see in the bottom left corner. I think, okay, I've got the inside line here. I'm going to brake easy in the lead. I thought he was going to do a switchback there. Defend the inside on the throttle, and there we go. We've made the first overtake, first proper overtake, and now we're into 6. And I'm thinking, yo, I can see 3 cars in. Can we get a podium this race? So we're already P6.
P6.
Yeah, thank you, Chief. Still taking it easy through here for some reason. We can't go flat out for some reason. So now we're starting to catch up. You know, he makes a mistake. Look, he goes in deep. So I'm thinking, shall I go for it? Around the outside again. I'm feeling a bit brave. And then I think better of it. Look, he goes defensive. So I'm going there. And I thought, okay, maybe we'll go for it here. And it completely, you know, gives me enough fair play, gives me room. And he goes a bit wide. So now we're side by side. He's going to chop up in front of me. I have to come off the accelerator. And I'm worried because of the iRacing here. We're not known for racing clean and giving space. So, you know, we back out a little bit. We take it easy. And I think maybe I might get him on the exit here. So he goes a little tight in and sacrifices the entry. And I follow him. And, you know, we think, okay, maybe here now in a minute. If we get out early, we'll get a good run on him. But he's in the Ferrari, and that Ferrari flies.
Keep the pressure on. Force a mistake.
So, as Crew Chief's saying, force a mistake. You know, we're keeping with him. We're slowly keeping with him. We know we're faster than him. We've just got to be patient, and we've got to pick our moments, because at this iRacing, you just don't know. And that's not them. You know what happens. So he goes wide, and this is it. I think, okay, we're going to get him. He's going to come on. And I'm thinking, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? It's a bit stupid. But he yields another place. So now what? P5 already. So now we're just going to try and catch this guy up.
Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you. So, you know, we're going well. I'm thinking so far 0x. We're having a good race here. These guys are okay. We should be okay. But I'm trying again to pick my moments on where I'm going to make the move. Because at the end of the day, you just don't know. I want to have a good race. It's 40 minutes. So we're speeding up now. We're just slowly but surely closing the gap up to him. You know, as you can see in the braking zone there, we're catching. And we're catching, look, very, very confident. And again, through here, I brakes early. I go through on the throttle lock. And I'm thinking, okay, if I get a good exit again through the through the S's, not center S's, through the S's, we could get him on the main straight. He's in the Audi as well, so he doesn't have that advantage. And look, we're already closing through. So I'm thinking, okay, I've closed up now. Take it easy, turn back in early. Look, he was on the brakes, and we should get the exit. So we should be able to get him here now. We're in the same Audi. Maybe it's different setups, but he hasn't got the straight line. So we're catching. I don't think we're catching up enough. So we're catching up to him. The slipstream's not that powerful. And we try and dummy him a little bit. And he outbrakes himself. So now we're on the inside. Look, we're on the inside. I give him space.
Still there.
He's still there. You know, you got to be careful. We don't want to force anybody out. So I'm thinking, okay, here we go. Got to be careful. So he backs out. I still think he's there. I give him the room just in case he dive bombs. I go a little bit deep, but I cover the inside. And he thought he was going to do the switchback, but he's just let me go. I think he's realised that I'm a lot quicker than him. So now we're in P4. I'm thinking, okay, this is great. Maybe we got a podium. We can see the next two guys in front of me.
This is spot on. P4.
You know, Crew Chief's giving me the encouragement. Still not going flat through there. The tyres, as you can see, are still doing well, though. So now we're going through. We're catching a little bit. They're fighting between each other. Now, this is very interesting. So I'm down here, and I'm thinking, okay, we got to go. We got to go for it now. So he goes in early. So he's obviously stuck behind him. He's going to go for the undercut. Now I've got clean air, so I know I've got to catch it. I've got to do as many laps as I can, as consistent as I can. Maybe I might get the overcut on him because I'm faster than him. Maybe this might be my moment, because the guy in front is quite far away. It's about 3 seconds in front, and at that speed lap he's just said he's done. I think, yeah, I'm not going to catch that. So now I'm just focusing on myself, doing the laps. So we're going to do as consistent as we can. We're using off-track there. First off-track, a little annoying. But, you know, we know now I can maybe get him to the pit. So we're doing our laps, look. And we're trying to be as consistent as we can, making up time. We're staying within 2/10 of our laps. You know, we're doing what we can, and we're just noticing we're slowly but surely creeping closer. Now, this is a good lap. We're on a negative delta, and I'm catching him. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to get stuck behind him maybe. So I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, right, I'm going to do the opposite of what he's doing, do the opposite. If he comes in, I'm staying out, and I'm going to try the overcut. If he's going in, I'm going to do the undercut. So we're catching now. We're catching him. We're in the slipstream, so look, we're up a lot. So I'm thinking, yep, this is a good lap. We've managed to find some pace, maybe that we've gone through a graining peak on the tyres, and the graining's cleared up, and we've got time. So look, we're 3/10 in, and now this is the moment I think, okay, is he going in? Is he going in? Nope. So I'm going to go in now, and obviously I still can't get my braking right, so better be safe than sorry. So obviously I underdo it, I lose a couple of seconds there. But I've got the pace now, and I'm thinking, can I get in front of the guy before? So we're going to come in, we're going to just fuel up, no tyres. We looked after the tyres, 25 litres. So there we are. This is just dreaded. Now I'm thinking, have I made it for that guy? You know, we're in P2 at the moment. P3. So we brake early because I've missed it many a time in here. So we're waiting now. We're waiting for we fueled up. We're going to get out. We're going to have a good thing. We've got optional damage. That's from the guy at the beginning, so I was kind of a bit ticked off about that. So no, now this is the golden lap. So if we're going to make this work, we're going to have an ultimate lap here. We're going to have to give it the perfect lap of the race. I know that this is a bit of a cold tires, but we're already making time up, look. So I'm thinking, yeah, this has got to be pure focus, pure lap, a golden lap here. So we're going to give it all our all. Well, not all of our all, but we're going to give it within limits here. So we're going to go. We're going to give this beautiful out lap here. And, you know, we're just going to enjoy this out lap here. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and I'm going to let you...
The gap behind is now 2.7 seconds. The leader's pitting now. The leader has just done a 158.40. The leader's just done a 158.79. The car ahead's pitting.
So we're about nearly a quarter of a second up, so it was a good lap. And we're going to see now, this is the crucial part. Have we made it out in front of him?
Okay, Mo.
So here we go.
Lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
Here we go. So we're going to go around, and there I can see somebody coming out. So that's P1, and you don't see, but side by side there, and I've got past the guy in front of me. So I've got in front of the BMW through the pits. So I've done it. I made the move. I've got through. I don't know if that's him or what's BMW at the time. I still don't know if I made it through to him. So we made it through. And I can't believe it. So that worked out a treat. It was a good lap. So now we're just doing consistent laps now. Just consistently. And we realise in a minute that we're actually net P2. In a minute. We're going to realise because the guy in front of
P3. That lap was a 201.00.
Guy in P2 is yet to pit. I think he's in the pits or something. So we don't realise it yet, but we're actually P2. So we actually have gained positions now. And that guy in front of us there is P1. So... at the moment at P2, I'm thinking maybe I can catch him down, maybe not, but I'm keeping my head down now. We want consistent laps. We're pulling away from the guy behind. So the guy who did the undercut on on the guy in front of us earlier, he didn't make it work. He must have got stuck in traffic or something because it was way too early to pit, so he must have been overtaking. We made the undercut work. I couldn't believe we made the undercut work. I'm still in a bit of shock, to be honest, that we did it. So we're in P2 right now, even though it says about P4 or something, because the other two guys are yet to pit and whatnot. So we are at the moment P2, and we're just trying to put in look now. There we go, look, they've done it. We've now P2. We've made the undercut work. We're taking two cars through the pits on an early lap. So now we're just doing consistent laps. We're slowly but surely closing the gap onto P1. But I'm not letting that get to my head. You know, at the end of the day, my tyres fall off at the end, and I'm hoping I've looked after the tyres enough. So consistent laps, look, within a tenth of each other. I mean, last lap was a bit awful, but look, as you can see, he's getting a lot closer here. So is this a battle for the lead? I'm not too sure. So we're going through, and next thing you know, we're catching him. We're catching him.
1.3 seconds.
1.3 seconds. I'm not trying not to get excited because, you know, it's still early to tell, but we're taking it easy. I thought I'd push him a little bit to make him feel the need to push the car. And he's gone round, look. He's gone round. P1's gone round. And we're finally in P1. I can't believe it, look. I look at the camera in disbelief. We're in P1. So now,
2 minutes to go.
This guy, backmarker here, I'm in the lead. We got two. This is the penultimate lap. We've got one more after this. And he's not getting out of the way. And I'm thinking, my God, we're going to crash in a minute. And I'm in the lead. And it's starting to feel real. And I'm starting to, like, you know, hesitate. So I'm thinking, now I've got a good exit. This is the time I'm going to have to go for it. He's just weaving around as well. And I can't believe he's weaving around. You know, he's a backmarker and he's weaving around. So I'm thinking, right, I'm going to have to make a big dive. I'm going to make a big send here. And we go for it. And we send it down the inside. And I'm thinking, thank God you've got out of the way, man. What are you doing? I get there's some etiquette, but when you're in the same car, you know, just help out rather than weaving around. I'm thinking he's going to hit the back of me now, but he's not. So we're on the penultimate lap now. And, I'm thinking, take it easy, don't push it. And this is the final lap. So I'm going to keep quiet and let you guys enjoy this final lap in silence to see the pure obsession. I'm shaking my head, look,
keep it together, we'll win this.
So he's saying that, so here we go, enjoy.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, mate? Thanks for the correct. Why would you even do that? Why, Sean, why would you do that, mate? Can you explain? That's just absolutely pathetic.
And here we are, welcome back. I'm in the final corner, the first race win. I can't believe it right now. It's a shock. Looking back, I could say what a race from P15 to P1. I still can't believe
Great
it.
win. You deserve that today.
We do the face. I couldn't believe it. Number one, we do Sebastian Vettel style. Number one, we won from P15. So here we are. We're looking. We've gained 0.08 iRating, and we're now nearly 1.6k IR. Safety rate iRating up. We've gained about nearly 300 this week, which is awesome. Daytona next week and the week after. So we're going to try and get that up to about 2k or above. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really hope you like this new format. I hope you have a good race week. Take care. Bye-bye.